name is Jennifer and welcome back to my channel. This is my last Halloween tutorial of the year. This is going to be Wednesday Addams inspired kind of really dark glam makeup look. If you've been around my channel for a while, you'll know that every Halloween I tend to like go all out, nuts, avant-garde, full face paint for a couple of Halloween looks, and then for my very last one, I tend to do more like, you know, a little bit easier or more accessible, as in like hopefully you have some of this stuff around already, and it makes it a little bit more of a easier kind of last minute Halloween look to do. So this is that look this year. So anyway, without further ado, let's get started. For my base makeup, I'm going to start with the NARS Pot Concealer. This is in the shade Vanilla. I actually think it's a little bit pink for me. I might have to go back and pick up something a little bit yellow undertone. It just works to kind of cover up some of that acne and redness I have going on. And then I'm going in with the Sephora foundation. This is the first time I'm using this foundation. I thought it matched me a little bit better than this, but I think looking back now when I'm editing this video, it actually looks a little bit too light. It works out for this look because Wednesday Addams is a little pale, but I would have to wait until my winter color comes back for me to use this foundation again. Anyway, for contour, I'm using a combination of like a regular contour, but also this gray eyeshadow I got at Ulta. I think this cooler tone contour just really works well. And then I'm just swiping through my brows with my regular brow gel, so use whatever you have for your brows that you normally use. For eyes, I'm going in with a black eye primer first. This will just help me build up the black a little bit easier and faster on my eyes. You don't have to use this if you don't want to. You could just go straight in with your black eyeshadow, which is what I'm doing now. So with a black and gray eyeshadow, mostly black, I am just packing that on the outer thirds of my eye and then also blending that into my crease. Just be patient. Black eyeshadow takes a long time to build up, to be really opaque, in my opinion. And you don't want to pick up too much at a time because then you'll get a bunch of fallout. You just want to make sure you use a clean brush to really blend out the outer edges so that it doesn't look too blocky. Next, I'm using a concealer to do a cut crease. Definitely recommend doing this for a better contrast, but you could really go through with a matte, really light color eyeshadow if you would like. Instead, you just won't get as much of a contrast, but I understand cut creases is not everybody's jam, and it's really hard to get it even. So totally understand that. And then for on top of the cut crease, I'm going to use a Black Radiance liquid eye shimmer glitter thing. This is like a silver shade. I think this works really well. If you don't have something like this, you can always go in with like a really shimmery eyeshadow. And then I'm taking my black eyeshadow again, just blending out the border between the cut crease and the black eyeshadow. And then I'm taking that same eyeshadow just with like a thinner brush, and I'm smoking that out on my bottom lash line and blending that out a little bit more as well. Next, I am going in with a liquid eyeliner. I don't know how much of a difference this made, honestly, because my eyeshadow was so dark. Unless you were kind of closer to me, you can't really see that the wing is there, especially after the lashes go on a little bit later. But I do like the way that it looked when we were up close, so I would recommend doing this. You can skip it if you want. I am doing a white eyeliner on my eyes. You can also use a nude color. It's just to open up your eyes to make it a little bit bigger. And then, yeah, here's where I applied my lashes. I really like this particular pair. I've been using this pair nonstop. This is like the Jeju style, I think it's called. And then I went and put on a little bit of blush. I was just looking a little too ghastly. I don't know. I needed some blush. I used this like purple color blush to go on my face because I didn't want it to be like too pinky or too red. Anyway, let's work on the lips now. I am lining my lips a little bit because black lipstick is really hard to sort of remove and fix. And so I was like, well, if I just line my lips quick with the black, then at least I know where to map it and I have an outline to fill it in. This is the NYX Lingerie XXL liquid lipstick. I have not tried this particular line before from NYX, but I do like how this feels. It stays put and it is very opaque, so it worked really well for this look. I think I could definitely wear that all day if I wanted to. And then to do the hair for Wednesday Addams, I lucked out because I already have long black hair, so I just went ahead and braided them down the two sides, even though I have some layers and some breakage, so it kind of sticks out from the braids. But anyway, I think it worked out. And then I actually got my dress, my Wednesday Addams dress costume from Amazon. Very affordable and surprisingly good quality. And then I popped in some gray contacts just to finish up the look. So that is it for my tutorial today. I absolutely love how this turned out. I feel like it is just glam enough that it's not like super over the top or anything like that. I hope I have offered kind of enough alternatives for you as I was going through this tutorial so that you can hopefully do this with whatever you have on hand. I hope you guys have a lovely spooky season. If you have enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to give me a like and a subscribe down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!